Yo, what's up, y'all? Kyle here, and today I'm gonna show y'all. Well, I'm gonna give y'all a controller movement guide, basically. On, I don't know, like, it's not a lot of controller movement guides out there that are really like the best. So I just feel like I should give y'all one. So here it is. All right. So first thing I'm gonna cover is the wall jump, basically. Wall jumping is basically when you know that everybody knows about it, but some people really don't know how to do it for real. So basically, when you wall jump, you just want to slide into the wall and let go of your joystick. When you let go of your joystick, it makes it so that like you don't have any input, so you just bounce right off in the whichever direction you have momentum in. If you combine that with tap strafing, you get to choose which direction you want to jump in, like that. But I'm gonna drop a how to tap strafe video soon, you know. So y'all look out for that. So yeah, basically that's what wall jumping is. You just let go of your joystick and it bounces you whichever direction that you have the momentum going in. You can like get stylish with the wall jumps, and like with tap strafing you can bounce over walls, you know. You can bounce over walls and go into super glide. I'm not really that consistent with that. I can't really do that consistently. But yeah, it's a lot of things you can pair up with wall jumps. You can like, wall jump into a slide and then beam. There's a lot of things you do with wall jumps. The next thing I want to cover is the wall jump off of short obstacles like this. Like when you go to them, normally you can't wall jump because you're gonna mantle it, right? So what you want to do is the moment you touch it, you just want to click back on your joystick, on your left joystick. When you click back on your left joystick, it acts like you're not mantling it, like you're just instantly getting off the moment you touch it. So you just bounce off, and you won't do that. You won't do that mantle animation. It took me some time to like master it. I'm not gonna lie, but the way I mastered it was by just every time I see something small in game, I just tried to wall jump off of it, the short ones. So yeah, it'll take time to master, but when you do, it'll be worth it because you'll be able to make so much better plays. You'll be able to make so much better plays. The next thing I want to talk about is the mantle, and then you go inside. You could go in any direction you want, basically. So when you mantle, normally people just jump forward, or they just mantle it up and just walk, or mantle up and slide. Something that's better, like if you're fighting somebody, like say I'm right here shooting at somebody, right, and I reload like this, I can mantle it. Oops, I can mantle it and then God, I can mantle it and then jump any direction I want, like this. You know, I could jump in this direction. You know, I could do this. Whoops. You could jump in any direction you want, basically. You can even go backwards, like, but if you tap strafe, you can go backwards. But normally, you just have to put the stick in whichever direction you want to go. So, like, say I want to go towards that bot, I don't have to tap strafe. I just point my left stick in that direction and jump at the same time as soon as I reach the climax of my mantling animation. So when you get the hang of that, you can make even better plays. And then, of course, if you pair it with tap strafing, you can go backwards. You know, you can do that. You can go many other like it. There's really a variety of things you can do when you pair it with tap strafing. The next thing I want to talk about is getting another slide faster. So basically, when everybody's running, they normally just run and then slide, jump, and then slide, jump, wait for their next slide, jump, wait for their next slide. So what I wanted to talk about is how you can slide, jump again, and then you'll get your next slide faster. See? You slide, jump again, and you get your next slide faster. Pairing that with tap strafing, you can like just jump. You can slide, jump, go in a different direction. You can slide, tap straight that direction, go in a different direction. You know, it's everything with tap strafing is just so clutch. Like you can just do so much more stuff when you're able to tap strafe. And again, I will make a tap strafing guide. I will make a tap strafing guide at 500 subscribers. I got y'all. Tap strafing guide at 500 subscribers, and we're almost there, but we're at 350 right now. So it shouldn't be that hard. And I'm not talking about no regular just tap strafing forward. I'm talking about tap strafing all directions, you know? Boom, boom. I'm talking about tap strafing all directions on controller. You know? So next thing I want to talk about is super jumps. Basically, normally when you guys jump, you guys just like, you know, do that. You jump off the zip line, you just go forward. But here's a super jump. It's like basically when you like go up high. You see how high I went? You see how high I'm going compared to this? Compared to this, I'm going a lot higher. See? Basically, how to super jump is you want to press your interact button and double right after you want to just double press your jump button. And that'll give you a super jump like this. You want to double press your jump button right after you input your interact button. Honestly, it's easier to do on keyboard and mouse with scroll wheel. Like, I'm not really the best at super jumping. You see that little stutter that I get when I super jump, but it's still very handy, because then you could like go up the zip lines faster. Like when you're in a construction building, normally you'll go up the zip line faster than everybody and you'll be able to shoot them down. And it works in many other instances too. Like say you're Pathfinder and then you just shoot a zip line straight. You're able to, and you have a shotgun. You're able to super jump and just like mess with people's heads. It's amazing. Super jumping is one of the best moving things in the game. One of the best. The next thing I want to uncover is a super glide. The super glide is the hardest. Super glide is the hardest movement mechanic to master. The hardest one to get consistent. Basically, this one is literally just insane. It all comes down to perfect timing, and it's like a fraction of a second too. That's the timing. For you to the only way for you to get better at super gliding is by practicing for hours upon hours. Basically, what a super glide is when you press your jump button and your crouch button at the peak of your mantle at the same time. If you didn't understand how I said it that way, I'll reword it. So basically, when you get to the peak of your mantle, like when you're about to like switch animations into going over the ledge, you press you press your jump and your crouch button at the same time. It'll look a lot like this. So that's what a super glide is, and if you time it perfectly, I'm gonna slow it down for you guys so you can get the gist of the top of when to press your jump and your crouch button at the same time. But basically, that's what a super glide is, and when you master that, well, not master it because it's really hard to master, but when you get that consistently, the amount of plays you can do, you can literally super glide into different directions. You can super glide and then go backwards with tap strafing. It's like the amount of plays you can do to just outplay people is insane. Making that a part of your movement package, making that a part of your movement package will literally increase your movement, increase your skill set. Like, you'll just be so much better than most of the players you come against. Guys, thank you for watching my video. I hope I was able to make your movement at least a little bit better. If not, then I'll be dropping a movement part 2 at 500 subscribers. And this one will uncover how to tap strafe. This one will it'll go more in depth on tap strafing movement mechanics. I'll show you how to 180-degree wall jump. I'll go more in depth with the tap strafing because you can only do so much without tap strafing. So if you haven't yet, please drop a like, subscribe, comment if you want to. It'll really help my YouTube page and my videos a lot. And stay tuned. I will be dropping fire content within the next days, next weeks, next months. I'm not stopping anytime soon, so it's only fire content from here on out. And I hope y'all enjoy. Peace.